Hi everyone. I just want to welcome you especially to this live trading session. I have quite a number of schedule, but I thought to do this quickly before I get busy with other schedules. So quickly, um, I'll take us straight to the chat and I'll begin to, share with us a few things which is expected of us to do between now and the end of the trading week. So I have the weekly analysis that's been done, and this weekly analysis is live on our YouTube channel, and I expect that by now you should have seen the weekly analysis. So it starts first with the weekly review, which comes up at the end of the week, and we have the weekly analysis beginning the new week. So I trust it's going to be a great week, being that we have the market comeback. For those of you who have seen the weekly review, you see a few things I talked about the market's comeback. What do I mean by the market's comeback? The market's comeback is the fact that we can find usual, some unusual moves. The market was moving just before the new administration, and then suddenly there were some kind of changes, and uh, that brought about the difference in the market. But currently, there is a new move that is happening in the market, and this move started just last week. I noticed quite some move last week, and because of that, we were able to get quite a number of entries, and I see the moves reoccurring again this week. I haven't seen the charts, the directional biases, and the direction that the trading this week will be going. So I can see that we have quite some opportunities, in the market. So what you should do now is, as you join this live trading session, I want you to know that you are in for a great time. So much value will be dissipated, so much information will be given, and these informations will be beneficial to all traders, whether newbies, pro traders, uh, traders that have been trading, no matter how long you've been trading. This information it's of great benefits to you. So keep sharing out the links. Maybe you're in a particular group on social media and you think that this information would be helpful. Please share the links to them so they can participate and be a part of what's happening right now. Share it out to the link, share it out to your contacts, share it out on your social media handles. Let everyone know that we are live. We are live. Okay. So all of these are part of the introductory aspect of this live trading class. While I move into the practical, I'm going to be sharing out my screen with you just to show you a few things on the charts as we round up the live trading class. So I'm going to be sharing the entire screen just so we are sure that there is no interruption whatever way if we all right, so the screen is being shared now and my trading view is up. So there is this buy that I'm anticipating for GU EU, okay, GU for the free channel, EU for the VIP channel. So for those of you who have been able to look at the weekly analysis, if you look at the dollar index and you do your complete top down, you'll find quite a number. Now, the dollar index has done the various moves which I predicted already. So right now it's on the bearish for 4 hours, bearish for 24 hours. So Let's see it again. So if you look at the 24-hour, you can see that it's bearish. Okay, it doesn't look bearish when you look at the 4-hour. But if you go straight to the time frame is always best to give you the look, the appearance, because the look sometimes can be deceptive. So you look, you see it's bearish, so that means we're finding bearish. We're trading DXY bearish today. So don't ever find a bearish move on GU. That's what it means. Because if you try to sell GU, you will be counter trending. You'll be counter trading. You'll be trading against the trend, and the trend is your friend. And the bulk of the money comes from the direction of which the trend is facing. And that's because the big players, the market movers, these are the ones that actually determine what happens in the market. So, and if you are against them, then because these people are coming with so much money to move the market, there is the liquidity side, and there is the uh, liquidity sweep. Okay, so the big players understand the liquidity, they know liquidation, they understand the liquidity sweep. For you who probably you're trying to go in, you need to be careful at where you are getting your entry from, your stop loss, your take profit. So you are not the liquidity. That's what we mean when we say you are not the liquidity, because there is a liquidity point. There is a liquidity point. I've taught you on that. In case you want to understand how to spot liquidity point, then you may need to see some of our YouTube videos. We have over 450 YouTube videos. All you need to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel. You have access to all those videos, and you can also turn on the notification button so that whenever new videos are posted, you can be the first, to get the information and to have access to it. So the liquidity points, if you look at the screen, these are the liquidity points. Every high that's the little space, a little bit higher than every high, a bit lower than every low, are liquidity spots. So these liquidity spot is what the big players, trade. They trade the price coming from a certain high going to a certain low, the trade price coming from a certain low going to a certain high. And if you are now going in, haven't understood that you're counter trading, if you go in at the wrong time, you're going to be in trouble. But if you're in the trend, there's every tendency that you're going to win, because the trend is your friend. Like, take for instance, this is a bearish trend, so the liquidity lies here, liquidity lies here. So you can see that price is currently retracing bullish. So all you need to do is you go down to the 15 minutes time frame, and you begin to find your point of interest. So this is one here. This is a fair value gap. This is another one. Okay, this has been mitigated on that block. So you have another order block here. So you're going to wait for price to play into this fair value gap, play into this point before the bearish move starts. So you also need to know timing is very important in trading. You need to exactly know when the move is happening, because if you go into trade when the move is not happening, sometimes you may not get the result, and you may be going too early, and that most times leads to inducement. So because we don't want that, so we're going to get to a full confirmation. So price will trade in here and give us that. So that's what exactly DXY will be doing, and that will give us a clear directional bias for GU and EU. So if that plays out today, then get ready. We're going to be buying EU, we're going to be buying GU. But if it doesn't play out today, then we will be putting our eyes on the chart or through the Asian session towards the closing of today's trading time and into tomorrow. So that will be all on the DXY GU, then EU for the VIP. But if you got that, then congratulations. Now we have the silver entry that was posted today. So why was the silver entry posted? We've done all the top down. If you look at the top down clearly, you will see that silver is bullish on the 4-hour. Okay, it's bullish on the 4-hour, bullish on the 24 hours. So, but I'm only going to trust it to get in the next side of the liquidity spot. So you go into the 4-hour, you see it is actually what bullish. So and I come in at the 15 minutes time frame, and I'm looking for my confirmation. So this was just about where I was seeing it. It's not very clear in the 15 minutes. If you go to the 5 minutes, you're going to find some point of interest, of which if you look closely, you find that so this was it. There was another block here. They were mitigated already. So there was a mitigated other block here, and that's initiated the price first of all here, and it's repeated. So I haven't done that top down. I know this will go bullish, but how long will it go? So I'm targeting the next liquidity side. So from the 24 hours, the next liquidity side is here. Okay. No, sorry, the next is here, but it's too close. There's going to be another one here, and then the higher one here. So whichever one you're targeting, but I'm targeting this. That's why I posted that. So whichever one you're targeting, just know that that's where I'm looking at price going to. So that's for CFDs, and for crypto. The people USDT did a massive dump. Okay, it did a massive dump because BTC was dumping, and BTC has much influences on these crypto coins. And after this massive dump, I'm spotting bullish for the 4 hours, bearish for the 24 hours. So that means I'm going to be buying it once it retraces into a POI. So I'm just looking to see the POI where it will give its full retracement, and I'm going to find buy entries on people USDT. So we're done on Forex. Okay, we're not done with Forex. I've spoken to you on crypto, CFDs, a few of Forex, but let me round up with Forex. So this is the JPY. Okay, so this is JPY. JPY has hit TP1. For those of you on the free channel, you must have seen that update that I posted. So JPY has hit TP1, so it's well anticipating TP2, but I don't know the tendency of it getting there. This is my reason for all those TPs. This is what JPY is doing on the 4 hour. Okay, so it looks like there is a liquidity swipe on this path, this up path. But at the same time, this is a head, right shoulder, and I think it's going to give the left shoulder at the same time. So that means it may go bearish, but when will it decide to go bearish is my concern, and that's the reason why I mapped out the highs on the higher time frames, and that's formed TP1, TP2, and the rest of them. Then we have okay, that's all on Forex, crypto, and synthetics. I hope that guides you properly for what you're going to be doing this week. So this is the jump 25. It's bullish for 24. It's bearish for 20. It's bearish for 24. Bullish for, what am I saying? Bearish for 4 hour. Bullish for 24. So it's made quite some move that I missed. Okay, so been busy as usual. So I'm just waiting for the bearish confirmation. Once it gives me that, then I know, okay, this is the direction I'm going. Then I'm going to give updates on the group. So stay active on the free channel, stay active on the VIP channel. So if you look at volatility 25, you will see, okay, let's see, because it's made some move. It's made some move already. So it's bearish on the 24 hour. Let's see what it is on the 4 hour. It's bearish on the 24 hours. So it looks like our network went out. Let me see. I'm seeing connection error here. I'm seeing connection error here. Let's see again. Let's check. Okay, volatility. Let's check volatility 1S. Okay, opened. So let's see volatility 25 again. And then let's check the time. Okay, let's just type the time. So I'm looking at 4 hour. I just say not applicable. I think something is wrong. Let me just refresh quickly. I think the network is okay. I'm just not sure exactly what happened to that. So it's refreshed. We go load our data for the deriv chat. So So we have looked at jump 25. So we're looking at volatility 25. So if you go to the 4-hour bearish, so 4-hour bearish, 24-hour bearish. So I think this is the entry. This is the entry. So you can go bearish on volatility 25. So let's just see. Yeah, you can go bearish from here if you're selling. Should be from here. Your stop loss should be up here to the next liquidity side, somewhere around here. Take crypto CFDs and okay, talked on stock. Promise you next week we're gonna pick one stock. Maybe probably Tesla. Maybe Tesla. Okay. So just look for a stock that will benefit you and analyze it and bring it up to you. So this is all we can take for today. I hope this helps. Okay. But stay active, VIP free channel, so that I can give you all the necessary updates that is required. I have a busy schedule, like I told you. I need to go attend to a lot right now. So see you during the weekly review on Friday. Have a great trading week. Make sure you excel and make progress this week. See you soon.